Hi, everybody in Facebook land. Reverend Lynn LaBorde here with Thursday evening meditation. I'm really excited tonight. I have had a crap couple of days and I just decided to pick myself up by my bootstraps. Got in 65 of my 100 squats today, so I'm feeling victorious. Took a nice walk in the sunshine. It was windy and cold today. Didn't care, did it anyway. Got my cat food, so all is right with the world. My mom let me out once in a month for the cat. I had to, kind of plead and beg with her, but it turned out well. We got a few more minutes till 7:30. Thank you all for being here.
And how is your mum feeling? Is she okay?
She, my sister has celiac disease. My brother has celiac disease. My niece has celiac disease, and I most likely do because gluten just, blows me up like the Stay Puft Man. But my mom just refuses to believe that she does. So she, yesterday, decided to make homemade dumplings and ate them. And today it was coming out of her on both ends. So, God bless her, but she shouldn't have been doing that. Anyway, it is what it is. Hopefully someday she'll learn her lesson. But, when she doesn't, there's an amazing thing that happens when you stop eating gluten. All the inflammation just goes away.
Disappears.
It's gone. And the minute that you eat it, it's like someone just blew you up like a vacuum cleaner bag, So, hopefully she'll learn. Anyway, okay, well, it's 7:30, and I think we should go ahead and get started. Oh, here's one more. Oh, it's Joanne, yay. Okay. Yay, Joanne made it. So, Julie, you would love this group of people, and actually, I hope that they get to know you. These are all women that I have met through A Course in Miracles, the group I was telling you about, the one called Channeling Jesus. And Julie has actually done the lessons 3 years. She's done all 365 lessons, so she's a very familiar, I know, with the Course in Miracles. And welcome to everybody that's out there in Facebook land. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and take us into a guided meditation, and then I'm going to go ahead and follow it up with some channeling because we got some beings that want to come through tonight. I'm not quite sure who's here yet, but I'm excited to find out. So I'm just going to ask you guys to mute yourselves if you would be so kind. And go ahead and take a nice breath. A nice, long, slow inhale. Beautiful. And just allow yourself to feel where you are, to feel where you're seated. Just allow yourself to get present to your physical body, the body that you have been using for this lifetime. And I want you to start to pay attention to your breath. Take a nice breath in through your nose. And then as you exhale through your mouth, I want you to extend that exhale so it's longer and slower. Beautiful. Another nice full inhale through your nose. And then a nice, long, slow exhale through your mouth. Another nice, full inhale through your nose. Nice, cool air comes in through your nose. And then that nice, long, slow exhale through your mouth. You'll notice that the air is warmer as it comes out, as it's circulated through your body. Your body does this magnificent process of inhaling and exhaling for you without having to put any attention on it. With this next series of breaths, what I want you to do is I want you to breathe in white light. So I want you to imagine breathing in white light through your nose. Let it come in through your head. Let it move down and fill your entire chest cavity. Pause for a moment at the top. And then when you exhale, I want you to exhale any darkness, any anxiety, any tension, any cares, any worries. Just let that float right out of your body with that breath. Take another nice, long, slow inhale of white light through your nose. Inhale that white light in. And then go ahead and exhale any darkness through your mouth, any tension, anxiety, cares, worries, concerns, anything. Just release it all through that breath. Beautiful. Another nice, long, slow inhale of white light through your nose. Sip that white light in, let it fill you. Take a pause at the top. And then as you exhale, exhale any darkness right out through your mouth. Beautiful. One more big, beautiful breath of white light in through your nose. And then exhale any darkness right through your mouth. Gorgeous. Now I want you to imagine that you're breathing in golden light. So breathe that golden light in through your nose. Let it fill you completely from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. And then as you exhale, I want you to exhale that same golden light right out of your body. Beautiful. Another nice inhale of golden light in. And go ahead and exhale that golden light right back out. Gorgeous. One more nice breath of golden light in. Breathe that golden light in, let it fill you up completely. And then breathe that golden light right back out through your mouth. Gorgeous. Now I want you to imagine breathing that golden light in between the space, in between your eyebrows, your third eye. Breathe that golden light right into that third eye center. And as you exhale, I want you to move your consciousness back a couple inches so that you come to the center of your head. And in the center there is this enormous cave. It's known as the Cave of Brahman. It's this huge, vast cave, the seat of your soul and your body. Continue to breathe that golden light in and out, that third eye, that beautiful, magnificent third eye. Rather than seeing outwards through the world of duality, the third eye actually opens inwards, and it lets you see the truth of yourself. Now I want you to breathe that golden light into the top of your head, up there to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine that the crown of your head actually opens up like a flower. The default for the crown chakra at the top of the head is for it to be closed. But you've just opened it up. What I want you to do with your next breath is, as you inhale, make your way up on the exhale to this gorgeous golden orb of light that's about 8 to 10 inches above your head. This is your galactic gateway chakra, filled with this gorgeous golden light of the Mahatma. Take an inhale. Then with your exhale, let that golden light pour down into the crown of your head. And what you're going to find there is your pineal gland. And this beautiful violet light, it's like an energy ball. Nestled inside of it is the pineal gland. Let that golden light come down and completely bathe and soothe your pineal gland. Gorgeous. Take another inhale, and then as you exhale, let more of that golden Mahatma light pour down into your head and make its way down right to the Cave of Brahman, right where your pituitary gland is. Your third eye, there's an incredible energy center there. The color there is beautiful indigo, deep midnight blue. Center of your intuition, seat of the soul. Gorgeous. Take another inhale. Bring that golden light down over your mouth to your throat, to your beautiful, beautiful thyroid gland that rests there. The energy center that's there is a beautiful light blue. They say love is a function of communication, and your throat allows you to communicate your truth. It's the connection point between your heart and your head. When you can join the two, you allow yourself to speak the truth. Take another inhale. With your exhale, bring that golden light down, and as it comes to your shoulder and it comes to your collarbones, it hits another energy center there. It's your higher heart chakra. The color there is turquoise. and it's where your thymus gland is. Feel it bathe and soothe that gland. Take another inhale, and with that exhale, bring that golden light of the Mahatma down over your shoulders. Feel it go down over your deltoids and your triceps and your biceps. Feel it float down over your elbows into your forearms, down over your wrists, into your hands and out to your fingertips. Gorgeous. Your arms are just floating in light with that gorgeous golden Mahatma energy. Take another inhale, and with your exhale, let that golden light continue to make its way down your chest in the front and over your shoulder blades in the back. And then it comes to your heart, your beautiful, tender, and loving heart. The color of the energy center there is this magnificent green color. Take another inhale, and with that exhale, bring that golden light down over your shoulder blades in the back, and as it continues to make its way down your back, it comes to your adrenal glands that sit above your kidneys in the back. Take another inhale. With an exhale, bring that golden light down over your pancreas. And as you come to your pancreas, you're going to meet your gorgeous solar plexus. It's centered there right in the middle of your ribs. The color for the solar plexus is yellow, this brilliant yellow. It's the center of your personal will. It's where you find your courage. It's your power center. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, bring that golden light of the Mahatma down over your waist, over all of your digestive organs. Start to make your way down to your reproductive organs. Take another inhale. And with that exhale, bring that golden light down a couple inches beneath your belly button is your sacral chakra. The color there is beautiful orange color. Your center of your creativity. And ladies, whether you have your reproductive organs or not, just know that the energy of them are there for you. Take another inhale, and with your exhale, bring that golden light down over your hips as it flows down towards the base of your spine, all the way down, all the way down. There's a beautiful red energy center there of your root chakra. Take a nice inhale. Bring that golden light down over your hips, over your buttocks, as it begins to make its way. Take another inhale. As that golden light makes its way down your thighs, over your quads in the front, your glutes and your hamstrings in the back, and that golden light makes its way to your knees. Take another nice inhale, and as you exhale, if you're in a seated position, that golden light is going to cascade like a waterfall over your knees and make its way down your shins in the front and your calves in the back. Feel it float down towards your ankles. Take another inhale, and with that exhale, that golden light makes its way over the top of your feet, over your arch, down to the soles of your feet, down towards your toes. Beautiful. You can allow yourself to feel your body awash of the golden Mahatma energy. You've now taken the opportunity to turn on the light of your energy body, your etheric body, inside of your physical body. We're going to take a little journey. Take a nice inhale, and with your exhale, I want you to imagine yourself at the edge of a garden. Actually, the edge of a forest. Let's make it a forest. Beautiful forest of spirit. There's a pathway in the middle of the forest. And as you start to walk down it, you notice that all the trees and all the plants and all the creatures are friendly. They seem to know you here. This is your forest of spirit. Come upon an enormous tree. And this tree seems so familiar to you because this tree is your tree of life. As you approach the tree and as you embrace her, she reaches her branches down and she wraps her leaves and her branches gently around you and pulls her towards you, and you feel the most incredible love. This incredible goddess, earth mother nurturing love in her embrace. And she asks you to give her any of your cares, any of your worries, any of your heartache. She has this magical ability to take all of your pain from you and to transmute it through spiritual photosynthesis back into pure white light and give it right back to God. So lay your cares and your worries and your concerns right here in her arms. Let the trunk of her completely absorb whatever it is that's a burden for you that you can't carry any longer. Just allow her to have it. Upon her leaves are written the pages of your book of life. She has been with you through your soul's journey and will be always. Thank her for this beautiful healing process and know that you come back here and visit with her anytime. She's here for you. She's part of your soul's journey. Take an inhale, and with an exhale, she begins to lift her branches and release you as you release her trunk. You step back and bow to her in reverence and thanksgiving. And then you continue to make your way through the forest. And as you do, you come upon another clearing, and here's the Garden of Spirit. It's this big, long, beautiful garden, and it's yours. There's a pathway that goes down the middle of the garden that leads to a stone wall that has a very large door that has golden hinges on it. On one side of the garden is an enormous throne. It's yours, for you are divine royalty. Next to the throne is a very long bench. And when you receive visitors, they can have a seat here. There's an area where there's sunshine. There's an area where there's a tree that provides shade. Across from your throne, you see a very large mirror. A mirror that's so large that it allows you to see above your head and below your feet. And as you walk over to this mirror, you see that there's a prayer that's inscribed on the mirror. And it's the prayer of forgiveness. And the words of the prayer go like this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. When I come to this mirror myself, I imagine that I'm saying that prayer to myself. So I'll say, I'm sorry, Lynn. And I gaze deeply into my eyes, the windows to my soul. And I imagine that my soul is there receiving my apology. I then say, please forgive me, Lynn. And I feel myself forgiving myself. It's such a beautiful feeling to be able to grant myself forgiveness. And then I say, thank you, Lynn. And I allow myself to feel that thanksgiving. And then I say, I love you, Lynn. And I let myself feel that love. So I invite you all with these 4 simple phrases. I'm sorry. Gaze into your eyes. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. You can come back here anytime. The prayer is written in gold on the mirror. It's always there for you. The Ho'oponopono prayer, the prayer of forgiveness. Next to the mirror is a chamber made of crystal. And it's a hollow tube, and there's a golden vented platform, so when you step into it, it begins to shoot the violet flame of Saint Germain, and it completely surrounds and embraces you. So go ahead and step into the chamber. Violet flame, come forth. Violet flame, come forth. Violet flame, come forth. And now feel and see the violet flame of Saint Germain as it completely surrounds and embraces you and begins the process of burning off any impurities, burning off the dross, cleansing you of any time that you've made promises to yourself or others and you haven't kept them. Promises for things that you said that you would do and you didn't. Promises for things that you said that you wouldn't do and you did. Any time that you didn't keep a promise to yourself or to another, allow that to be burned off and cleansed in this beautiful violet flame of forgiveness. I was taught that when you make a promise, when you make a commitment, when that promise is kept, there is a ball of white light that is granted to you when you keep your promises. And conversely, if you've made a promise and you didn't keep it, there's little energy packets of darkness that attach themselves to us and weigh us down. So this is an opportunity to cleanse and forgive yourself for those moments so that you can feel light and refreshed and renewed. At one point, the violet flame will die out, and then you can go ahead and emerge from that tube back into the garden. Beautiful. Next to the tube is a beautiful golden elevator. This thing is enormous. It's an elevator that can take you to many different dimensions. And there's a G on the bound for ground or garden, and then it's dimensions 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then at the top, there's a big rectangular golden button, and it says Source. And if you push that button, it can take you straight up to Source, so you can go and have an audience with God and hear what it is that He has to say, or tell Him what it is that you have to say. So invite a guide to come and join you right now. Take this guide by the hand, push the button, and the elevator doors will open. Step inside holding the hand of your guide, and then push that button on the top, that big rectangular button for source. Begin to feel that elevator as it makes its ascension. This is one of the safest ways for you to get to God. You're completely protected inside of this elevator. You feel the elevator stop when you've arrived. And as the doors open, you're met by two guides. Your guide's going to remain behind and wait for your return. And now you're going to be led to have an audience with God. See if you recognize whoever it is that met you at the elevator. And as you stand before God, allow yourself to hear whatever the loving words are, whatever the message is that's meant for you here and now to receive. Whatever message you receive was meant for you you have the blessings of God always. Allow your guides to bring you back to the elevator when you're ready. Push the button. The doors will open. Take the hand of your guide, step onto the elevator, and push G for the garden. Feel you make your way down, 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 the descent back down. You feel the elevator come to a stop. The doors open, and you're once again back in your garden. Go ahead and make your way over to your throne. Take a seat. Invite the guide who was with you on the elevator to come over and see if they have a message for you or a gift that they'd like to give you. Beautiful. Thank them for joining you here today and ask them to go ahead and have a seat at the bench. I have a big, long stone bench. A bunch of them can sit down. Even my guides that come in with their angel wings, it's a really long bench. Next, I want you to invite a being that's crossed over to come and join you here. What message do they have? What gifts do they bear for you today? Do they bring to you to share? Thank them for joining you here today and for allowing yourselves to receive any messages or gifts of love from them. Invite them to have a seat at the bench. And then invite forth at this time anyone that you have had difficulty forgiving. Someone that's been a challenge for you to forgive. Invite them to be here in the garden with you. And see if you can find it within your heart to offer them forgiveness. Any grievances, any moments of grief that you've had with them. Can you forgive them? Beautiful. Once again, invite them to have a seat at your bench. Thank yourself for the adventures that you've had today in the Garden of Spirit. Know that you can come back here. This is your garden. You can visit anytime. Go ahead and make your way back through the forest. Know that this is your forest of spirit, yours to visit. As you make your way back to your tree, give her one more hug before you leave. For she loves you so. She is a representation of the goddess and of divine femininity and nurturing. And any time that you feel that you need that, come back here and visit her. She's always here for you. She is connected to your soul. As you release her, you make your way back to the edge of the forest. Take an inhale, and then with an exhale, bring yourself back to your seat that you're sitting upon. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to bring yourself back to your body. I'm going to end this meditation with the chant of Om 3 times. Feel free to join in. May your mind think loving thoughts. May your lips speak loving words. And may your heart carry the heart of love, kindness, and compassion for yourself and others. Namaste. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, beautiful. You guys can go ahead and unmute yourself. Hi, welcome. Anybody have anything that they'd like to share from their meditation? Anyone they were surprised to see? Any?
Hi, Lynn. It's April.
Hi, April. How are you, my love?
I'm good. How are you?
Really well, thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you because I always hear the I don't ever say it right, the Ho'oponopono prayer. But to say it to myself was extra perfect and powerful. So thank you.
Oh, you're so
It's
welcome.
one thing when you say it to other people, but when you give it to yourself, it was much more special. So thank you.
Yeah, I find it incredibly healing to be able to say it to myself. So thank you, my love. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Hi, Renee.
Hi. Sorry, I came on and you guys started already, and I didn't
Well,
know how to get the picture up.
that's fine. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was so phenomenal.
Aw.
I was so deep, and I still feel it. It was awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. It's funny, I don't know how else to say this except I'm not the one that's leading that, because when I go in there, I'm in there with you guys. Like, I'm doing my own process. And I think I'm like channeling the meditation. That's the only way I can explain it. I mean, I don't know how else, because I have an experience of like, going all these places and having the same experience as you do. So, somebody's helping me on that journey. So I'm just thrilled that, I can be the conduit for that, because, I get to experience it. It's different than when I channel, because when I channel, sometimes there's a place where I'm just so out of it that, I come back and I'm like, what happened? But I love these meditations. I'm really glad that was delightful for you. And all of these, I do them on Facebook, so that it saves it as a recording, and then I put it up on my YouTube channel. And there's a whole bunch of them that I've been doing the past few weeks. So if you guys ever feel like you just want to jump into a meditation, sometimes we go to the garden, sometimes we don't. Sometimes, sometimes it's the Mahatma, including each of the chakras, and sometimes I include the glands, and sometimes I just, like I did one the other day, it was really funny. We popped our heads off and put them in our heart, and we talked with our higher selves. So there's a lot of variety to them. I don't think that any of two have been the same, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Very glad.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody else have anything they want to share from that?
It was really beautiful. Thank you so much.
Aw.
It just topped off my day.
Aw, I'm so glad you came, Mary. Very sweet.
I got to visit with my son, and it was really sweet.
Aw.
Thank you.
That's really, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Good.
Lynn,
Yeah.
it's Joanne.
Hi, Joe.
Sorry. I'm kind of in the dark. Can you see me?
There you
Yeah,
are.
sorta.
Hi.
My mom came to me.
Mm.
You might remember her. I mentioned earlier she had a birthday this week, and it's been a very maternal week. I have mother on the mind a lot. But it made me think of your mom. How's your mom doing?
My mom's got several children with celiac disease, and last night she just had a bee in her bonnet that she was going to make Pennsylvania Dutch chicken and dumplings. And you roll out this dough, and it was thick little dumplings, and you cut them in triangles, and you throw them in the soup. And she's like, here, try this. And I'm like, I'm trying to be gluten-free. Anyway, she ate the hell out of them. And, I just think she got food poisoning, because today she just had it coming out of both ends of her. But I made her a pot of rice, and I think she's doing better. And I said, Mom, she went for the Ritz crackers, and I was like, no, let me make you rice. So, and her boyfriend doesn't have that, and so, they eat together, and she says she's feeling better, but thank you so much for asking, my love. I appreciate it. It scared me. I'm like, here, put the thermometer on your head. What's your temperature,
Yeah.
But she's fine. I just think it was a little gluten poisoning,
How old is your mom, Lynn?
82, God bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's precious. With her 77-year-old boyfriend. He called her a cradle robber today. It was so cute. I swear to God, they're like teenagers. It's the cutest thing ever. It's really sweet. They've known each other for 50 years. They're both widows, and about 3.5 months ago they got together.
Aw.
I know, it's adorable. It's really adorable. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, all right, Mom, I don't need details. I'm happy for you. It's good. It's all good. It's all good.
Well, thank you, Lynn. It was awesome. It was beautiful meditation.
You're welcome, my love. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, my delight. My delight. My delight. Julie, did you get to see your mom?
Yes.
Oh, blessing.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Julie just lost her mom about a week ago from the virus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So she's in all of our prayers for sure, for sure. Alex, how was that for you, my love?
Yeah, actually, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm feeling very dopey, so thank you for that.
Aw. Very good.
It was really nice. Thanks, Dylan.
You're welcome.
I love my son's old gaming.
Those are awesome. Those are like Billie Eilish green. Those are fabulous.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring Mother Mary's here. I'm going to bring her through. And if you have any questions that you would like to ask of her, feel free. It's very interesting. When Magdalene comes in, she comes in on the right. When Hathor comes in from the bottom. And when Mother Mary comes in, she comes in from the left side. Yeah, it's really interesting. Okay, here we go. See you in a bit. Greetings, beloveds. We are with you today, and we are in appreciation of you heeding our call. Each of you have aspects of mothering or of being particularly close to your mothers, your children, that have aspects of being with you and being across the veil. We want you to understand that there is not the difference. There is not the separation that you have perceived. There is not the experience of loss that you perceive. This has been association with an identification of the physical body that you have brought into manifestation to exist in this dimension while you are participating with this field of illusion. We wish to impart upon you, to you and for you, that the sense of separation that you may feel from loved ones who seem to not be with you is indeed a fallacy, that each of you are so closely connected. The very essence of you are connected to the essences of those whom you love, who you feel that you may have lost. There is no sense of loss, beloveds. There is a sense of beingness. For to believe that light and dark are opposed to each other, you must understand that they are intertwined with each other. You would not have darkness without the light, and you would not have light without the darkness. There is actually yet another aspect of beingness, which is that of the wholeness, that of the unification, that you have come to yet reconcile for yourselves. As you approach that, as you become more understanding that there is not the separation that you believe that there is, you will come to understand that there is no loss, there is no grief, there is no grieving. that which you grieve for, that which you feel that you have lost, is much more closely identified with the structures that have been created for you to participate in this fantasy. It is much like playing a game on a board that requires you to have a piece that is moved around with the roll of dice. Each of your incarnations, as you would refer to them, are opportunities for you to awaken and to remember. What feel like losses is more of the perpetuation of the antics, if you will, of the light and the dark. There is no loss, there is no winning, for there is only unity, there is only oneness, there is only wholeness, and there is only love. Each of you are awakening, each of you are remembering, each of you are well on your path. Our beloved goddesses, our beloved gods, our beloved angels, all of you, our beings of love, our beings of innocence. It is time for you to awaken, it is time for you to remember, and it is time for you to bring this knowledge and this wisdom to others who are yet asleep. You heeded our call. We thank you for your presence and your attention with us. May we answer questions that you may have so that we may bring peace to your hearts, dear ones.
I was wondering if you were with me today as I went through that session with Lynn. I thought I recognized your energy today.
We were indeed, beloved. We are with you often.
Yes.
You have called out to us,
So,
and you are familiar to us as we are to you.
thank you.
Your healing is well on its way, beloved. Your remembrance, the work that you have done for yourself, the work that you have done for others. And please understand that your beloved Son is with us always, as he is with you, dear one.
Yes.
It is time for you to find peace,
Yes.
to live from peace. And yes, we are with you always.
Thank you.
Indeed. Beloveds, how may we share with you we offer ourselves to you.
My mother. Oh, go ahead.
It's okay. I was just, I don't know who I interrupted then. I was just going to ask how we can communicate more closely so as to feel your presence more strongly when you are with us. Sometimes I feel like I'm praying and I'm asking and I'm not really sure what I'm meant to be feeling or imagining or expecting in response, if anything.
Yes. One too.
All,
You can cut it up and cook it with the beans.
all of your prayers are heard, beloveds. All of your requests are answered. for you to be able to feel that you are connected to us, you must allow your hearts to open. You must allow yourselves to once again be vulnerable to love. For you to allow yourselves to hear us, you must allow your senses to hear, to once again be opened. You must allow yourselves to be willing to hear what is spoken. With words of love we say, if you are willing to hear, please be willing to hear all. There are times when you listen to music and it soothes you. There are times when you listen to music that upsets you and you will have a tendency to turn it off. You do the same with us. There are times when you very much want to hear the words that we speak, and then there are times when you do not. For the words that we speak of truth and of love are sometimes deflected by a choice to listen to what may not be of truth for you, but feels more of comfort. The truth does not always bring comfort, but it does indeed bring freedom and salvation. Be willing to hear the truth, beloved. Our voices with you are much softer than the louder voices that you hear. The battles that you hold within your head. The more that you quiet yourselves, the more that you quiet your minds, and the longer, as we sound like a broken record, that you spend in meditation, the more you will allow yourselves to attune your listening to our frequency, for our voices are soft. We do not shout above the din of the noise that is constant and frequent within the chatter of your very busy minds. Allow yourself, beloveds, to come to a place of stillness, to hear our voice, and then call upon us. We promise you that we will answer. As we answer your prayers, all that you have prayed for and all that you have asked for is coming to you. You may not recognize the form, but understand that it indeed serves your highest good. Ask for signs for us, and we shall grant them to you. It is very much our delight and our desire to be in communication with you, for this is indeed one of the many ways that we can show you our love. Ask for signs on the land and in the sky and in the creatures that surround you, dear one. Ask and we will show you. Does this answer your question, beloved?
Yes. I hear you in the breeze, and I'm working outside. I hear you in the bird calls and silence.
Indeed. Indeed. How else may we be of service to you, beloveds?
I enjoyed many years of laughter with my mother. I would like to know that she's still laughing.
She cannot help herself. she indeed has the ability to have an audience of those who appreciate her humor. She is indeed still laughing. It is a gift that she has given to you, for you too have a good sense of humor and an appreciation for laughter. Beloveds, our blessings are upon you always. We do indeed ask that you call for us by name. We are here with you, as we always have been and always will be. We thank you for your attention. Know that you always have our love.
Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome. You're
Lovely.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. She has the most beautiful, beautiful energy. Wow.
It's visible when you're channeling her.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Totally.
So easy to feel. Julia, how are you, sweetie?
Yeah. I'm good, thank you.
I love you all. Thank you so much for being with me tonight.
Love you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
You're
Thank
very
you
welcome.
for the invite.
Thank
Oh,
you,
you're
Lynn.
so welcome. You're so welcome.
Have a blessed night. Thank you.
Thank you,
Be well and be
everybody.
safe.
Thank you, everybody.
Good night,
Blessings.
everybody. Much love.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you to everybody who watched. Thank you for being with me. I hope that you enjoyed the meditation. I hope that you enjoyed the channeling. And I send you all lots of love. Be well and be safe.